You are watching a video tutorial on the PC performance for the New Wave automation system. One of the critical and important things about using the New Wave automation system is that you're going to want to have a clean, functional, and operational PC in order to have it run reliably. One of the nice features about the New Wave automation system is that you can check a lot of these different setup and features by going into New Wave and then clicking on PC. This will bring up your PC performance. This is a dual core processor, and so therefore it has two different CPUs. As you can see here, it's using the different percentages and shows you the total used. At this point, this is extremely high, and obviously the PC for the New Wave to run reliably, you're going to want to have the PC running efficiently and doing a good job at what it's doing. From this PC screen, you have access to many different screens within the Windows 7 PC itself. So for instance, when I click on control panels, it's going to bring up the control panel screen in which you can select different settings. Same with screensaver. This will allow you to bring up the screensaver settings in which you can change it so that typically you probably don't want a screensaver turned on. Other things such as manage your computer. This will bring up the computer management in which you'll be able to take a look at the event viewer. This is useful for if there's any kind of errors within Windows itself. You'd be able to see those specific errors from there. Device Manager is handy in order to see what sound cards and what devices you have connected to the PC. This will bring up the internet, and then this will bring up your network screen. Performance, this will bring up the ability to adjust for best performance. We do recommend, changing it to adjust for best performance. It's not necessary, but it does make it so that your PC will run faster. The other critical one is definitely power. You don't want the PC to turn off at any time. So what you'll do is you'll go to create a power plan and then change it by clicking next. You'll want to have it so that the display never turns off, as well as you never want the PC put to sleep. Click on create and it'll have your custom plan there. So you do want it so that it's set so that the power never turns off. Sound will bring up your sound card assignments, so if you need to check your sound card assignments, that'll do that. System properties is going to bring up the system properties screen, which will allow you to see what properties you have set up with it. The task manager is also very handy, in which you'll be able to see how the performance is running on your task manager, or you can end task certain operations. And time and date's also important during times that you have to change the time, such as like daylight savings time. These are all critical things. Some important things to remember about the New Wave is that it should be used strictly just for the New Wave automation system. There are plenty of situations where people will be doing streaming on the same PC, but we do recommend using a streaming computer separate of the New Wave automation on-air computer. This will give you more reliability and a better performance. Other things to remember is don't install software on here. Things like antivirus software will be very detrimental to the performance of the New Wave automation system, so you're much better off keeping the computer as lean as possible. If you are concerned about viruses, we do recommend A² Free. It's a free program that you can run a scan that you'll do manually. It uses the least amount of resources, and that's certainly handy, whereas a lot of the other antivirus software such as Norton, Panda, AVG, all those software, we highly recommend not using them just because they are so intensive and they end up causing more problems than they're worth. So we do recommend, the only software we do recommend for antivirus would be the A² Free. And then the other key thing to remember is to keep the PC as clean as possible. Don't put any programs on there that aren't necessary. To remove programs and to see what you have going, you can open up the control panel and search for remove. And this will bring up the add or remove programs feature. So click on this. And this will show you a list of all the different programs that are installed on your PC. The vast majority of these programs will run in the background, so it is good to delete as much as possible. but it's also important to not delete important programs such as Microsoft Visual C++. This is something you don't want to delete. Whereas something maybe like LightScribe system software, you probably don't need on the on-air computer, or the label print, HP update, stuff like that you don't need on there. So it is good to keep these programs off your computer from the start, or to actually go in here and delete the vast majority of these. And this concludes the video tutorial for keeping your PC clean.